In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up and solve a system of linear equations for an application problem. Now, this application problem says that Andrew is 25 years younger than Lori, and the sum of their ages is 61. Identify which method of solving you would choose for the system. Write and solve the system to determine Lori's age. Now, in a previous video, I recorded that there are 3 different ways that you can solve a system of equations. One of them is graphing, substitution, and elimination. And I went through my reasons for why I would pick each of those methods. Now, before I can pick my method, I kind of have to know what I'm dealing with, meaning what are my 2 equations, and that will kind of help me decide. But I do notice that there's no graph here. So for example, what I want to show you is that in my notebook, I have a graph over here, so when I see that graphical display, I would assume, well, obviously graph, because there's a graph there for you. So since there's no graph, I know that for a couple of these, I'm going to solve either substitution or elimination because there's not a graph to display for those. So here is this problem here. I'm going to first start by combining what my information is and putting that information into a formula, and specifically a linear equation. So I know that there are 2 people in this problem. Andrew, which I'm going to represent for the letter A, the age for Andrew, so Andrew's age will represent A. And then we're dealing with someone named Lori, so Lori's age will be represented by the letter L in my functions. Now, I was given 2 sentences, and one of the sentences is this, that Andrew is 25 years younger than Lori. Well, if we know Andrew's age, and we add 25 to it, we will get Lori's age. Because if Andrew is younger than her, that means that if we add some years, Lori's older, so if we add those 25 years, we'll get Lori's age. So Andrew's younger, we have to add 25 to get to Lori's age. So that's my first function. And then the second function is going to be from this sentence here that says the sum of their ages is 61. So Lori plus Andrew, the total of their years together is 61. Now, I noticed that one of my equations is solved for one of the variables, for Lori. And in substitution, one of my sentences that I wrote here was, when one of your equations is already solved for one of the variables, or if it's easy to solve, we're going to use that method. So I'm going to use, in this case, substitution, because I can take this expression and sub it into the L of the other equation. So this one is substitution ready. So we have Lori plus Andrew. Their age is 61. But I know what Lori is equal to. Lori is equal to Andrew's age plus 25. And then if I finish this formula out with the way that it was, Lori plus Andrew is 61, but I'm replacing what I know for Lori because of the first function. Now I can solve for Andrew's age and then work backwards to then find later on Lori's age. So A plus 25 plus A equals 61. I don't really need those parentheses. There wasn't a number in front that I needed to distribute. So I have A plus 25 plus another A, or total, if I combine my A's together, 2 A's plus 25 is equal to 61. Now, for me to solve for my A, I'm going to subtract the number 25 to the other side of my equal sign, and then I'll get 2A is equal to 61 minus 25. So just quick with my calculator, I get the number 36. And if I want to solve for A, I need to divide both of these numbers by 2. So 36 divided by 2. Maybe you already know it in your head right now, but it's early in the morning for me, and so I'm going to use my calculator to help me out. I get that Andrew is 18, meaning Andrew is 18 years old. Now, Lori, we said, for either one of these equations, we can find Lori's age by plugging in Andrew's age, and we can do that by plugging in Andrew's age to either function. It doesn't matter which one you pick. Pick one of the 2 functions, and then we're going to sub 18 in. So I'm going to pick Lori is equal to Andrew's age plus 25, or Lori's age is, Andrew we know is 18 now, plus 25. So let's add those together. 18 plus 25 is a total of 43. So Lori is 43 years old. I just want to double check. I'm going to add 18 and 43 together, and here's why. The sum of their ages should be 61. So is 18 plus 43, the sum is 61? It is. So I just wanted to confirm, double check my answer. And so we have found both of their ages right here. Great job. Keep it up. If you like this video, hit subscribe. And if you want to see another topic I haven't done before, drop a comment below and I'll see what I can do.